Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try this Comfort Cravers. This is the Toy Story. This is mini corn dogs, bite-sized chicken franks dipped in batter, French fries, corn and sprinkled cookie cake. Okay, took me a second to read that. This is a frozen dinner, so it is in the frozen section. It's perishable, microwave, cook thoroughly. Serving suggestion is right there. The net weight is 9.3 ounces or 263 grams. If you bought these at Walmart, it was $4.96, which is not too awfully bad. And of course, these are geared towards a kid's meal, but you can eat it too. Let's see, one meal is 480 calories, and there's the other info for you. And it says, join your favorite Toy Story pals on a flavor-packed adventure with Comfort Cravers Disney Pixar Toy Story inspired mini corn dogs meal, where every bite is a taste of pure toy box magic. Your little explorers are in for a treat as they dive into mouthwatering mini corn dogs, crinkle fries, golden corn, and a whimsical cookie cake with rainbow sprinkles, making mealtime a delightful adventure. So we're going to remove the dessert and let it thaw for 15 minutes. Okay, so I'll do that. Vent corner of the other two compartments, place the tray in the microwave and heat for 2 minutes and 30 seconds or until the food reaches 165. Remove the tray and let stand for 2 to 3 minutes. So we got 4.5 5 minutes here. So I'm going to remove the dessert from the tray, let it sit out for like 10 minutes, and then I'll heat the meal up. So let's just see what it's going to look like first, at least. Okay, I don't see any pull tabs. Let me turn you down here. Okay, so that looks like it's just like a cookie. So let me get a paper towel. So I'm supposed to vent this, so that's what I did. The fries look pretty decent. Vent the corn, and I'm going to remove this literally this little cookie. So I'm going to actually stick this back in the freezer for like 10 minutes to let this set, and I'll be back when it comes out of the microwave. All right, so here it is out of the microwave. I did let it set for like 2 minutes before I've touched it. I haven't done anything with it. The corn looks really good, and the little corn dogs look okay. The fries look a little wet. I don't know. The breading on these look a little wet too, honestly. Maybe I can pitch them over here. Go over there, little corn dogs. Yeah. Yeah, it's very wet and soggy. The fries look wet as well. But, you know, who knows? That one looks gross because of that big brown spot in it. But we will eat it anyway. So anyway, I'm going to take this over the table. And the little cake doesn't look any different. It looks exactly the same as it did. So I'm going to take this over the table and we'll give it a try. All right, and for those that want to comment that, of course, the breading's wet because it came out of the microwave. It's not baked. It would be better in the oven or whatever. There are no oven directions on here. It's just microwave, because I get those kind of comments occasionally. Just letting you know. I think it's interesting. I was looking at the back of the meal while I was waiting. These are made by or distributed by Golden West Food Group in California. And why I think that's interesting is not only were these kids meals fairly new at Walmart, there's a couple other meals that are new at Walmart. Like Drew Barrymore has Beautiful Meals, I think that's what they're called. They're whatever, Drew Barrymore meals. Those are new at Walmart. They're by them. There's another one, I can't remember, it's like Asian food. I can't remember her name. Erin maybe? Something like that. Anyway, hers are by the same group. The Chef Ramsay's are by this group, and so are the Guy Fieri and all those. So all those foods, all those meals are all by this Golden West food group. So I just thought that was interesting. All these new meals they're coming out with they're all distributed by the same company. I'm gonna try the fries first because I think those will get more solved quicker. Okay, about what I figured. They're, of course, they're not crispy because they haven't been in the oven. They're in the microwave, so they're very, they're kind of not crunchy, but they're definitely underdone. They're definitely firmer than a traditional fries is going to be. Again, they're not crispy at all. If they were fried to be cooked, they don't have any of that fried French fry flavor left anymore. They really taste more like, if you've ever had like a fried potato or a really plain baked potato, that's kind of what this kind of tastes like. Very, very, very plain, very bland potato flavor. The texture, like I said, they didn't quite cook them enough, so they taste like raw potato, and they're still a little firm. So the fries weren't very good. They're not bad. Could you eat them? Sure, but you wouldn't choose to eat them if you could get away with it. I'm gonna try the corn. That's typical of some frozen dinners. The flavor of it is okay. You know how when you get corn, sometimes you get it really good and tender and just really good flavors and stuff. The flavor of the corn, I mean, it does taste like corn, but it's not that really good, like buttery, really good corn. And the skins on this are kind of tough. I don't know if that's where they were frozen or cooked and then frozen, or I don't know what the deal is, but sometimes you get meals, not necessarily this brand, but a bunch of other meals too. You get corn that's kind of tough and chewy on the outside. The outside skin is kind of tough. This is tough. So just know it's not the best corn ever, but it's, I mean, again, it's edible. But it's got a really tough skin to it. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not firing on all cylinders on this one, that's for sure. Here's one of the corn dogs. Okay. The corn dog's hollow in the middle. You see that? The actual hot dog is hollow. That's a little weird. I'm gonna try another one. Because if they're actually literally hollow in the middle, that's very odd. Now this one's not. Weird. The texture could definitely use some help. It's very soft. Not quite wet, but it's kind of wet. Again, there's no crispy texture at all to the breading. And the hot dog itself is kind of this dried out little hot dog. I don't even think that's the normal color for a hot dog. It's very red. It tastes like a hot dog, but it doesn't look anything like the hot dogs I buy. It's kind of red looking, like kind of pink. The breading's decent flavor wise, but I don't know. Well, I can tell you everything here as far as the meal goes, it's kind of falling flat. The best thing as far as the meal goes is so far has been the corn, and the corn tastes fine, it's just tough. And those fries, literally, you can take any baked French fry, like you go buy Ore-Ida, it really doesn't matter the brand. Go buy them at the Dollar Tree, I don't care. Go buy any bag of frozen fries and throw them in the oven, and they're gonna be about 10 times better than that, because they're just nothing. The corn's okay, buy a can of corn, and the corn dogs, they're just not very good. Even if you ignore the texture completely, the flavor is just not that great. The corn dog, like breading, should be, first of all, it should be crispy, and it's not because it's in the microwave. Second of all, it should be a little sweet and cornmeal-y, kind of like a sweet bread. It's not that either. It's just kind of flavorless, and I mean, is anything horrible here? No. Is anything great? Not really. Let me try this cake. The cake is a little wet on the outside, like the frosting has gotten a little like moisture's like settled on it where it's thawed out. It's literally like a little snack cake you would buy. Yeah, it's a vanilla cake, not bad. It has some sweetness to it. It does have a decent vanilla flavor. Honestly, the cake is the best thing in this whole meal, which is, well, you know, that's not surprising, but the cake is actually pretty decent. Yeah, I don't know that I would never get this again, not because it's horrible or it's like disgusting, I want to spit it out. I just don't think, it was almost $5, $4.96. And there are better regular meals that I think a kid would like just as much, if not better, than this one, because this one really just doesn't do a good job. If you were able to put this in the oven maybe and got crisper fries and a little, the actual corn dogs were a little crisper, I think it would go miles and miles better than it is now. As it is in the microwave, and that's the only directions they have again, it's just kind of falls flat. It falls very, very short of what I would give my kids to eat. I would rather give my kids, like I said, I would rather buy them a bag of fries and bake them in the oven, or the kids' cuisine meals are pretty good too, and that's who these are directly competing with, is kids' cuisine. And hey, kids' cuisine meals aren't the greatest things either on their own. So this is not any better for sure. Not that those are great either. So I'm going to give this like a 2.5 out of 5. I don't hate it. It's not something I would absolutely like spit out of my mouth if I was eating it, but I would never encourage you to buy this for yourself or your kids or anybody else. Just make something else. I just don't, it's just nothing. The flavors aren't even that great. Will your kids like it because of the box? Yeah, the box is cute. You know, it has Toy Story on it and all that stuff, but the food wise, your kids might eat it, but they're not going to get much enjoyment out of it. They're just going to eat it. So anyway, hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.